I just tweaked my ankle and it kind of was unlucky. I just tangled legs and rolled my ankle, and then tried to just keep it warm to play in the second half, and then I just kind of jarred it. So, just another kind of bad break.
At what point did that happen?
Early in the first half. It was in front of their bench on defense. We just tangled legs and rolled it, and then I just tried to keep it warm, and unfortunately I just jarred it because it was already a little inflamed in the fourth quarter.
Any hesitation about returning to the game?
At the end, I told Mike I think it's probably time. I haven't practiced in 6 or 7 weeks and only played a couple games, so I don't really have a ton of kind of capacity to lean on. But I had a blast. It was really fun to be back out on the court and play, and just unlucky to roll my ankle. But I'm hoping that it clears up in short order and I can play a little bit more.
Are you planning to get out there tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't think I'll play tomorrow. I mean, I think at the best of times I haven't played on the back-to-back, so probably sit out tomorrow. But I think day to day after that, and hopefully I can get back out there because, like I said, I had a lot of fun.
10 points and 10 assists for you tonight. What was the difference, though, for the team in the second half as Portland was able to pull away?
Yeah, I think they started making shots. I thought we kind of lost touch with them a few times. They got some turnovers and got in transition, got some easy ones, and they started making threes. And they got a bit of everything. And I think you got to try to take away one or two things, and we just couldn't shut them down in a couple of ways, and they got separation.
Steve, you've obviously done this kind of thing your whole career, but just given the minute restrictions, what's been the key tonight and other games where you've been able to be really efficient?
The key for me is if I'm moving well. I know I can play the game at a high level, and I felt good tonight. Unfortunately, I tweaked my ankle early, but was able to keep it warm enough that I could keep moving well. And if I'm moving well, good things I think can happen out there. And like I said, it was a lot of fun. I felt a good rhythm with my teammates. Unfortunately, the situation, I haven't practiced for a long time. I'm still trying to build up that capacity because I think coming back and playing without practice time, was maybe not the brightest thing to do. But it's I'll take it any way I can get it. It's been fun to be out there a little bit lately.
You were running into Heinrich, we could tell how encouraged you were by that Minnesota game and Philly game. Does this past Minnesota game and tonight offer the same type of encouragement for you?
Yeah, I think all 4 or 5 of those games where I was moving well, it gives me a lot of optimism that I can still play the game at a good level, and it's really a lot of fun to be moving freely out there. That, as I've said before, the next kind of barometer is whether I can sustain it. And, for me, it's important to try to play a little bit more to evaluate where I am, where my game is, where my health is, and what I need to do this summer. But, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of optimism, but then, obviously I got to build that capacity to withstand the demands of the game that I haven't really had a chance to do yet.
Do you use these games as fuel to look forward to next year?
Of course. I mean, it's a barometer, if nothing else, to see where I am and how I recover and what I need to accomplish. It's a little bit skewed because I haven't, they kind of sat me down, and so I wasn't playing or practicing. I was working out a lot, but it's different to go on the court and to play the game. So, not knowing I'd get the opportunity, I was a little bit, I'd say, behind in my preparation, but a lot of optimism still.
Besides the ankle, was the whole back, hamstring,
It didn't do bad.
knee?
It didn't do bad at all. I mean, I was able to. That's the fear, is that once you start compensating for something, that can go. But I actually was pretty encouraged by the fact that the back hung in there throughout the game, even though I wasn't, that well on the left ankle.